Up next, flags up. Logistics, that branch of strategy concerned with moving and supplying the troops, developed into a fine art in the circus. Almost every day throughout the season, the entire operation would travel overnight from one stand to the next. Timing was always critical. So when the word went around the lot that the flag was up, it signaled something important was happening. But what? The mail delivery had arrived? The dining tent was ready for the next seating? Or time for the next show under the big top? Press one of the buttons in front of you to make your selection. Here's circus veteran Melvin Burkhart to explain the lingo.
Flags up, that means it's time to go eat. Like the circus always had a cookhouse, and they fed the people until they got into the later years. They used to have a big cookhouse tent, Flags up, that means get over there and get your meal, because you had to leave some people working, you know what I mean? Well, some went to eat, and they got back, they started working, the others went to eat.
Up next, lot lice. The traveling show business has its upside and its downside, and certain aspects of being on the road are hard to avoid. Lot lice are one example. Are they sleazy circus operators that ruin business for legitimate big tops? The dreaded canvas beetle, Gaphus hyperbola. Or locals who hang around while the tents are set up or taken down. Press one of the buttons in front of you to make your selection. Here's circus veteran James Hall to explain the lingo.
A lot lice, oh, that's an easy term. It's a slang from years ago, being an annoyance. The lot lice is generally somebody that'll come down, either try to sneak in a tent before the show's open, or come down with their children and watch the animals and load and tell them that's the circus and leave. And they got in the way, people that paying customers, they were annoying, and they convinced their kids that was it, and they left.
You refer to that to people that hang around a lot, you know what I mean? Don't buy anything, don't they show you. They just got their buffers, light lights.
Up next, grab joint. When the circus came to town, it was a big attraction, drawing residents from all around. It also attracted independent merchants of everything from food and souvenirs to games of skill and chance. These operators would negotiate the right to market their product on or near the circus lot by offering a share of their profits. Circus people referred to these setups as joints or flat stores, and with the exception of heat joints, where illegal gambling occurred, they were tolerated. So what then is a grab joint? A midway string pull game? A hamburger stand? Or a hoochie coochie girly show? Press one of the buttons in front of you to make your selection. Here's circus veteran Tim Teggy to explain the lingo.
A grab joint is a place on the midway where they sell the popcorn, the hot dogs, stuff like that. Their concession stands on the midway.
Up next, mechanic. From its earliest one-act origins to the huge multi-ring spectacles that marked its golden age, the circus employed various kinds of equipment. But long before modern machinery like railways, trucks, or tractors became a part of the circus, there was the mechanic. Was it a safety line for training new acts? A reliable jack-of-all-trades handyman? Or a special harness for the team of draft horses? Press one of the buttons in front of you to make your selection. Here's circus veteran Tim Teggy to explain the lingo.
Mechanic is a belt that has a steel cable attached to it, works its way through a block and a pulley, and one or a couple of people manning it. Flyers learning to do a double or triple somersault would wear the mechanic so that when they didn't catch it, their fall could be broken.
Up next, picture gallery. Circus lingo is still referred to by circus people as parlare, a Cockney term derived from the French parler, meaning to speak. Some of the most inventive language hails from the sideshow. One example is picture gallery, which is an insider's term for a tattoo act, a sideshow's lineup of promotional banners, or a competing attraction that showed projected images. Press one of the buttons in front of you to make your selection. Here's circus veteran Tim Teggy to explain the lingo.
You rarely hear that anymore. But it referred primarily, exclusively to your tattooed lady, or tattooed man. Most of your tattooed people were tattooed from about the neck to maybe the wrists and the legs, so that for a woman she could wear a standard sized dress with long sleeves or a blouse and walk down the street and nobody would know that she was a tattooed lady. As soon as you took off the blouse or you put on a tank top or something. That's the picture gallery.
Okay, folks, that's a wrap. Check your score by counting how many lights you lit up. To begin another quiz, press start. And please give waiting visitors a turn.